Worrying is the biggest scam your brain is pulling on you, robbing you blind of your time, your sanity, and your ability to just chill the hell out. Lucky for us, Carl Jung cracked the ultimate cheat code to crush this mental torture. And no, it's not meditation, green tea, or staring at sunsets bullshit. This is the real deal. Stick around and you'll never feel that nervous, soul-sucking weight the same way again. Carl Jung, the guy who looked at human brains and said, "Yeah, this is a mess, let's fix it." This Swiss badass basically invented the why you are so screwed up studies. But the good thing for all of us is, he wasn't just about why you're a mess. He figured out exactly how to unscrew it all. Hey, rockers! Grab a seat, because we are now unleashing the secrets to understanding why your brain loves to torture you with worry, how to kick its ass, and the ultimate antidote to finally reclaim your calm and keep your shit together. Are you ready to rock? Let's rock that wisdom! You might have heard it before. We have a full video on it. Link in the description below. The Shadow. Not some creepy horror movie menace, but the dark, hidden parts of you. You know, the stuff you avoid thinking about because, well, it's messy.
What you resist not only persists, but will grow in size.
The more you try not to worry, the more you end up stress binging your brain. Why? Because those thoughts and fears you're shoving aside, that's your shadow creeping in. But the shadow isn't just about random stress. It's all the parts of yourself. Fears, desires, insecurities that you shove under the rug because they don't fit the picture-perfect version of yourself you want the world to see. But here's the deal. The more you ignore it, the more it feeds off your denial. The shadow thrives in the dark, getting stronger and sneakier the longer you try to pretend it's not there. What to do about it then? Drag that shit shadow out into the open and hit it with a spotlight like it owes you money. Jung would tell you to face those fears like you're calling out a scam artist. When a worry creeps in, don't let it slink away. Ask yourself, what the hell is this really about? How bad can this actually screw me over? You're not trying to cure it or erase it. You're dragging that fear out of the shadows, flipping the lights on and saying, is this all you've got? What used to feel like a nuclear meltdown turns into a low-budget alien movie with rubber costumes. You'll realise this. Your shadow isn't the monster you thought it was. It's just a part of you that's been quietly pulling the strings while you've been busy looking the other way. But hey, you might ask, why the fuck does my brain love to make me worry so much in the first place? So, you've met the shadow, the hidden messy parts of yourself that thrive in the dark and love to mess with you when ignored. But here's the thing, worry isn't just about what's lurking in your shadow. It's bigger than that. Worry is your brain's red flashing warning light screaming, hey genius, something's off. And 9 times out of 10, it's because you're completely out of sync with yourself. Yourself, not the shadow. That's the stuff you repress and deny. Yourself is the bigger picture. Think of the shadow as the clutter in the attic and yourself as the whole damn house. Sure, the attic's important, but ignoring the rest of the house, that's when the foundation starts to crack. When your choices, actions, and emotions don't align with your deeper values, that's when the chaos really kicks in.
Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart.
Cheesy? Sure, but Jung wasn't wrong. Ignoring your deeper self is like trying to use a GPS with no signal. You're wandering in circles, second-guessing every move, and wondering why the hell you're still lost. That's where worry comes from. It's the result of a tug-of-war between the life you're living and the deeper needs or emotions you're ignoring. So what the fuck are you supposed to do when you're stuck in this tug-of-war? How do you stop the endless cycle of ignoring yourself and running in circles? Well, you shut out the noise. And no, not in the turn off your phone and light a candle way. We're talking about telling your endless to-do list to shove it, ignoring Karen from accounting's passive-aggressive email, and catching that overthinking gremlin mid-rant so you can shut it the hell up. Then, ask yourself the hard questions. What the hell is missing? What do I actually give a damn about? What have I been too scared to face? This isn't about bubble baths, mood boards, or some good vibes only crap. It's about ripping off the mask and getting real with who you are and what you need. But guess what? Listen to this. You're not the only one screwing yourself over. Something else has got a whole factory pumping out worry just to keep you trapped. Here's the thing. Most of your worries aren't even yours. They're hand-me-downs you didn't ask for, like your parents' outdated life advice or society's endless list of shoulds. You've been carrying this crap around for so long, you don't even realise it's not yours to begin with. Whether it's comparing yourself to influencers who have yachts and abs, freaking out over debts you can't even think about without crying, or stressing about a job that feels like a life sentence, society keeps throwing this shit at you, and it all feels so real.
The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense.
Your brain swings between sense and nonsense like a drunk monkey on a trapeze. And society, it's the ringleader, working overtime to keep you stuck in the nonsense zone. The harder you chase everyone else's expectations, the ones you think are yours, the more you fuel the endless cycle of worry. So seriously, cut the crap, grab a megaphone and ask yourself the real question. Is this worry even mine? Or have I just been conned into carrying it? Because here's the truth. You can't erase worry entirely, but you can ditch the crap that was never yours to carry. And when you do, it feels like dropping a backpack full of bricks you've been hauling uphill for years. Pure fucking freedom. Feeling called out yet? Good. That means you're waking up. Now let's talk about how to destroy worry forever. Grab a beer.
The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it.
The ultimate antidote to worry isn't a cliche motivational quote or that live, laugh, love crap your aunt has on her wall. It's real, soul-filling, purpose-driven meaning. But listen up. Meaning doesn't show up just because you had a deep thought in the shower. Meaning happens when you get off your arse and turn what matters into action. If you just sit there overthinking it, worry's gonna hijack your brain like a sugar-crazed kid on a trampoline. Worry thrives when your brain doesn't have a purpose to chew on. But the moment you dive into something meaningful, your brain stops spinning its wheels. So, how do you find meaning? First, like we saw earlier in this video, figure out what you actually give a shit about, not what society thinks you should care about. Then, take that thing and do something with it. Make it real. Meaning doesn't have to be some grand save the planet mission. It can be as simple as shredding out an epic bass solo, smashing together a DIY project with zero skill, or obsessing over a hobby that makes the rest of the world disappear. Meaning is like giving your brain a job it actually wants to do. When your brain has something bigger to focus on, something that feels important, those nagging, soul-sucking worries lose their grip faster than you can say, "Not today, bitch." Jung's insights are your backstage pass to finally chilling the hell out. No more letting worry hijack your life. You can't control everything, but you sure as hell can decide how much space worry rents in your head. And it's time to evict that freeloading bastard. Remember, you're not doomed to be a worrier. You've just been following a script someone else wrote. Rip that shit up, rewrite it, own it, and send your brain's drama on a permanent vacation.